I know this video is late, but look, in my defense, I said that I'll be back on the 1st. I never said what time. Welcome to 2018, readers. Now, usually I would start off this year with some form of motivational speech attached with a sketch. But so that we can start this year off on the same foot with each other, I thought it would be better if I just made a video about me coming clean about a lot of things that happened to me personally recently. And then move on with some plans that I have for this channel in 2018. So a little bit well over a month ago, if you follow me on Twitter, which if you're not, you should, because it doesn't seem like I'm going to be getting this community tab anytime soon, then you would have noticed when I posted this. Now that wasn't me being cryptic, that wasn't me being clever, that wasn't a code that only certain people got that translated to like, I want cake. No, I legit lost my job like the week before Thanksgiving. It didn't immediately suck, but I'm gonna get to that. You see, at first I looked at the situation as like a godsend if you believe in God. I was starting to really hate my job. I was being micromanaged 24/7. I didn't have the ability to work on Readus 101 like I did in the past in order for me to enjoy being able to have time to both do my work and work on my channel. Albeit I've had my past job for almost 6 years, and for the first 5 I was as fine as I could be. I barely called off. I came to work early. I literally enjoyed it. It wasn't until recently when things started changing and the micromanagement started to the point where I was like, is it really worth it to go in today? I wonder if I can get by on my paycheck if I don't get counted for today. And it definitely got to that point where I just thought of any and all excuse not to come in. And I would just do my best to make up the days if I felt like it, or, you know, just take the hit in my paycheck. That's not to say that I didn't do my work, however. I just stopped caring because I didn't like the person I was becoming. So I formulated a plan. If I got fired by some strange reason, because it wouldn't be because of me, because I would still do my best to try and, you know, continue the job, then I would decide to take at least a month and a half to work on Readus 101 full-time while surviving off of unemployment, because I can't collect unemployment if I quit. Then my manager told me a month before I got let go that somebody was trying to collect unemployment in my name. You can see how this is problematic. Now, at the time, I didn't know the proper details of how to go through correcting the situation. I didn't end up finding out how to do it until I was officially let go a month later. So I basically had to file against the fraud the same day that I had to file for unemployment for myself. And that completely threw my plan off track. Not creatively wise, survivability wise. Because of that hiccup, I wasn't able to collect any of the unemployment that I was putting in for 5 weeks. I had to ration out my food like a motherfucker, and my rent was like ridiculously late. Like, almost threatened to evict me if I didn't pay a specific amount of money along with my original rent fee late. But at least the first 2 weeks, I didn't worry about it. I did what I needed to do in order to constantly let the state know that I was still looking for work, and at the same time, I had a schedule in order for me to properly work on Readus 101 full time, in which I'm immensely proud of the videos that I put out, and the consistency of the algorithm that YouTube and the internet in general has in order to come out with topical videos on time. Those 2.5 weeks in which I was just pumping out video after video and editorial after editorial have been the best that I've felt working, quote unquote, in years. But the reality of my situation started to settle in, and I was scared. And me being scared caused me to deflate a bit. And I deflated so much that for a while I just couldn't be bothered thinking of ideas for videos. Or was just so focused on survival to the point where it's like, I need to find me a job now. My plan isn't going to work during the duration that I want it to work. Which is why, if you haven't noticed, I decided to take my year-end week-long break a bit early and extend it a bit. Nothing was coming to me, I didn't feel motivated. At the time, my mind was only on find another job as quickly as possible mode and continue to get on unemployment's ass to see where is your money. Thankfully, the unemployment fraud sorted itself out and I was able to start collecting my unemployment about 3 days after Christmas. And I found a job that will still be able to allow me to have Readus 101 and my writing career as my main focus while still making a pretty decent living. And I start that job relatively soon. So if you're wondering why there wasn't any today's lesson or Readus Reacts or Readus Reviews the week before Christmas, that's pretty much why. I needed some time to decompress, get unstressed, and focus on some other things so that I can make this possible and feel better about doing it. Because as much as I would love for Readus 101 and my writing career to be my full-time gig and make a lucrative living from it, I'm not there yet. But the 2.5 weeks that I did nothing but that just proves that I'm willing to do it. And I have it within myself to constantly do it. Which is why I'm extremely excited to get 2018 underway. Because I have plans. One of them being a brand new segment to the show that I'm thinking about doing. It'll be similar to Readus Reacts, but it'll be a combination of like me giving my opinions on multiple news stories regarding geek and nerd culture that I might not have decided to talk about due to the fact that I wasn't very opinionated on them, the searchability of said topic wasn't relevant to the interest of growing the channel, or that I just flat out missed. In which case it'll be called What I Miss. I don't know when I'm going to introduce this segment, but it'll definitely be outside the Monday, Tuesday, and every other Friday vibe for everything else. I'm personally thinking of either Saturday or Sunday, probably late afternoon, but I'm definitely going to do some research as far as when will be the best time during one of those 2 days to start premiering the show. The other 2 things I have planned for this channel are definitely things that I've been entertaining in my head lately, but didn't know how to get it off the ground. One of them being merch. I know it's a gamble coming out with merchandise given the fact that I'm only 2 years old on the platform, but I feel that I can pull it off. Also, I have ideas for t-shirts, hoodies, hats. I already have mock-ups of some of the merchandise, and if you saw me at BlurredCon last year, then you probably already got a sneak peek of what that is. But I'm definitely open to more suggestions, so if you have them, please let me know. If it's within my ability, I will do my best to make that available. And as far as when the merch is going to be released, I'm thinking sometime of spring this year. The second thing is Patreon, now that they're back to normal. Also, another tweet that I tweeted on Twitter. I've always been interested in starting my own Patreon account, whether it was because of my writing or because of my channel. I just don't know what to give y'all in return for money. Like, even looking at other people's Patreons, I don't know what I could contribute. So also, once again, if you have ideas on what you want to see for Patreon content, let me know. Right now, the only pay tiers I'm thinking about are $1, $5, and $10. Because I'm just gonna be honest, I can't think of anything that will require you to pay more than $10, honestly. So once I gain a good sense of what I can distribute there and personally feel great about me doing this and the fact that you'll get the bang for whatever buck you feel like giving me, then you can expect a Patreon announcement video later on this year. Oh right, yeah, another thing, exclusive social media content. I dabbled in it before, but I have a better idea on how I want to do it on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. So if you're not following me there, you should probably start doing that. Like after this video. Because something will be there. Opinions about things will be there. So with all that out in the air, let me just wish you a happy 2018. And your homework assignment for the day, readers, is to write in the comments section below any ideas or suggestions that you want to see for either merchandise, Patreon rewards, or anything else regarding what you want to see in Readus 101 over the course of this year. To all of my veteran readers, thank you for sticking around despite me taking this impromptu 2-week hiatus. I'm back and I'm ready to make videos and write editorials and do, everything that I've been doing for the past 2 years. And for all my new readers out there who might have found me recently in past videos or even this video, hi. My name is Readus, and I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.